Hey you guys, so I'm going to be making my pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. These are dairy free and refined sugar free. This is a favorite recipe for myself and the kids. I feel really good letting them take these to school with them and getting some really good things into their system and not just hyping them up on sugar. So I'm going to show you how easy this recipe is. It takes literally like 10 minutes to throw everything together. You pop them in the oven and you have these delicious cookies. So first off, what you need to do is you need to take a bigger size bowl and you're going to mix your sugar. So this is a coconut sugar, you guys. I like organic coconut sugar, so you can find that at a local store or you can grab it off of Amazon. I've posted some links down below for you guys if you want to check those out. The recipe is also going to be posted down below. So a cup of coconut sugar and then a cup of oil of your choice. So coconut oil is a good option. Grapeseed oil is a good option. I've used both. Grapeseed oil, I really like that one in this recipe. So you're going to mix a cup of those each together. Until it is just mixed nice and good. Then you're gonna add a cup of pumpkin puree. So pumpkin is so stinking good, you guys, for yourself. So I love hiding this into recipes if I can. It works well in muffins. It works really great in these cookies. So these are, like I said, pumpkin season is upon us, you guys. So pumpkin cookies. Then you just mix that in with your sugar and oil. Then you're going to go ahead and add an egg. If you have an egg allergy or you are vegan, you guys, simply do a flax egg with this. That is super easy to switch out in this recipe. Again, mix that together. And then you're going to take a teaspoon of vanilla. So I like to use pure vanilla extracts. I just have the PC Choice brand for this. You can choose whatever vanilla you like. You can make your own. So 1 teaspoon of that. And again, mix that together. So just for the sake of time, you guys, I'm going to set that aside. I've already mixed up all my dry ingredients. So what this has is 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I've also put my sugar-free chocolate chips in here as well. So I like to put my sugar-free chocolate chips in with the flour. So that way they don't just all kind of sink to the bottom of the cookie. So it's nice to kind of coat them in that flour. And if you're gluten-free, you guys, play around with the flours. I'd love to know if you've tried a different flour. I'm just using a regular all-purpose flour with this. We don't have any gluten sensitivities in our home. But if that's you, definitely try it out. So what you're going to do is just take this. So it's all mixed together and you're just going to mix it with your wet ingredients. And so you're going to have a really nice batter of cookie mix here. Okay. So once you have this all mixed, you can go ahead and place it onto a pan. You're going to pop it into the oven for 12 to 14 minutes at 375. As for your pan, you guys, I just take a cookie sheet and I do just put some flour over top of that. When you do it this way, you'll notice that because of the pumpkin and the flour together, it kind of turns the flour a little orange. So you might be like, oh, why is that happening? It's just because of the pumpkin. It's okay. It's super okay to eat. You can have parchment or however you want. Maybe you have some non-stick cooking sheets. I just have these ones and I just dust it with a little bit of flour. and pop it in the oven. I'll go ahead and show you also how I roll them out here in a second. Okay, you guys, so as you can see, I have this beautiful cookie dough mixed together. And what I'm gonna do is take a spoon and clean hands. And I just kind of make a ball with this, and it is a little more of a wet dough, but that's fine. I put it onto my cookie sheet, and then if you'd like, you can flatten it out a bit. If you do not flatten it out, the cookies will be nice, thick cookies. So they basically keep the shape that you put them down as. But that's how easy it is to make these cookies. So I'll show you here in a few minutes how these babies turn out. Okay, so we've baked the cookie for 12 to 13 minutes. They're done perfectly, you guys. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna let them set and cool on the pan for about 5 minutes. They may not look done to you. They might look like they could use a few extra minutes, but trust me, they're good. They're gonna be perfect. So then you're gonna go ahead, and I can even just take my hand here, you guys. They're perfect to the touch. And put them on my cooling rack and let them cool until you can give them a try. And I'm going to break one of these open for you here in a second so you can just see how awesome they are. I'll show you what I was talking about with the flour on the pan. So you can see it's kind of like yellowish orange flour there. That's just because of the pumpkin. It's totally fine, okay? This particular recipe will make 2.5 dozen cookies. They freeze amazingly well. So I'll typically do 2 of these recipes, throw them in the freezer, and then when it comes to lunches, I pop 2 of them in their lunchbox, and by the time they go and eat them for recess or for lunch, they're thawed out, they're perfect, they're delicious. So now I'm gonna break one of these open for you guys so you can see how awesome these cookies are. So this is the pumpkin cookie. As you can see, it's a good thing I flattened it a bit because they do really hold true to their shape and size. And look how awesome these are on the inside. They turn out so perfect. I wish you guys could just smell these and try these right now. You are, because you're gonna make them and they're awesome. So check out the comments below for the full recipe information. I've posted some links in there in case you guys need to grab some of these ingredients. If you don't have them on hand, you can easily order them online. And you guys enjoy these cookies. They're so stinking good. See ya.